Not Venom Marvel, Venom the man.
Still applies.
Let out yourselves in the God's rocket wall! Deliver with to the
How are you guys doing today?
Black
All right. Trying to murder people. So, yeah, nothing's changed.
You claim.
Also, the stream isn't loading for me for some reason. Is that happening?
Yeah, it's frozen on my end.
Yep,
How about now?
Rediscovering Hero Forge was a mistake.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, there it
We
is.
got it.
You claim.
Reno jump scare.
I've been making my NPCs in it, and it's consumed my
Yeah,
life.
I like Hero Forge. TJ showed me it. I think.
Plus, I will have tokens.
You claim Constable Beat there was
fact, I might
nothing
actually
to report.
Buy the model for one of my villains because I'm.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
They died.
And
you faded into the
Oh.
void. There was no.
You claim Constable Beat there was nothing to
this
report
modern
in the
Venom's a lot
15
easier
or
because
so
they
minutes
went deeper.
you were guarding the scene.
Uh-oh.
Can you guys hear me?
Uh,
Hello?
Yeah.
There you are.
Yeah, there you are.
You kind of went through space, I think.
The corn man appears.
The...
What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Hold on, let me fix something real quick.
Yeah. What fucking town is this?
I was about to say New Hampshire out of hand.
Well, no.
Okay. But that cannot be.
Wrong state.
Sweet, sweet.
Found it.
Someone be Patricia.
Okay, I'll try.
Oh no, hold on, Neo.
Oh, you got it? You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Hold on, Neo. What do you mean to say?
Perfect.
Whatever.
Patricia, what the hell happened to your voice?
I smoked 50 packs.
I smoked 50 packs of cigarettes.
In your testimony just now, Miss B, you explained to the court that when you arrived back at the scene of the crime with the policeman assigned to the beat, the bouquet you had dropped at the victim's side was no longer anywhere nearby. Huh?
The bouquet. And the script.
I skipped it.
Nah, son. We just started.
missed,
It's loading.
You missed my great impression of a woman.
Here we go.
Yeah, on the opposite side
Got
of
her
the
name.
Briar Road, to where the victim was attacked.
Oh, would you like it? Taste of my Wiener Schnitzel.
I don't eat Wiener Schnitzel,
Hold on, I might need
and I
to.
don't drink wine.
All you always drink is that blood.
Hold on, I might need to like restart my OBS real quick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Would you like a taste of my Klangan bar? Yeah. Only in Germany.
The German crack chocolate.
Or would you like a taste of me sausage?
That is a real thing that a friend showed me.
What?
It was something that the Nazis made, and it's still sold today, but obviously without any of the SS stuff.
Oh my god.
associated with it. I heard it tastes interesting.
But considering the size of that bigger bouquet, if a single solid bloom can be so described, no doubt it was blown in the vein across the street, back into the gutter where it belongs.
Jesus, Van Zooks.
He knows no love. Huh?
Huh?
I don't think I gave her the right voice.
You don't say.
Ever
Oh.
since I pointed that out, it's all we've been able to hear every time it happens. I swear to God.
Yep. Now, now it's like unavoidable.
But if that was the case... Huh? Why did Constable B not testify to the fact? My back itches.
No one else approached the scene, and nothing else was removed from it. Constable Beats swore to that on Scotland Yard's honor. But the bouquet belonged to me! It had nothing to do with the case! That's why Rowley didn't mention it, I'm sure!
Nuh-uh. Because sadly, it's not only your
Nuh-uh.
bouquet we're talking about here.
The fuck you mean,
More than one thing in this case is mysteriously the wrong way around. Blech.
What are you talking about?
Think about it. Besides Mr. Beats' bouquet, were Mr. Gurabev's book. Mr. Gurabev copied the Lion's Pride, which was thrown out the window by his wife. Would have struck the pane of the casement window and landed here on the west side of the street. And yet, it was actually found here on the opposite side of the road in the victim's hand. Meanwhile, according to the testimony we've heard, Miss Beats' bouquet should have been dropped here at the scene of the crime on the east side of the street. But in fact, it was actually found here on the opposite side of the road, in front of Mr. Girdev's house. There's no logical explanation for those things. Unless somebody deliberately moved them!
Who's sipping into their fucking
Lies.
I'm not sipping up. I'm eating ice cream.
Lies. Objection.
You sip your ice cream?
No!
Neil,
That's just my spoon.
yeah, no. Neil loves to microwave their ice cream and
No!
then drink it down.
Granny
No!
creams, hot
Ew.
butter ice cream. Put the hot butter, put it in the ice cream, sip it up. Cool, you can see it on the screen. Put it in the microwave and get it real hot, like a soup
No.
or a dip. We call it heat and sip. Very tasty and healthy too. Granny creams, hot butter ice cream. Play
what?
Hypnospace Outlaw. Play
Nothing-
Hypnospace Outlaw.
Nothing you people do shocks me anymore.
I've come for your Wiener Schnitzel.
It's this big.
And he said his schnitzel was this big.
Is this big?
And I said,
There's no
Fuck
Wiener
is the
Schnitzel.
cock and ball torture.
There's no
CBT.
Wiener Schnitzel. There's no Wiener Schnitzel too big for me.
That's my line, whore.
Yoink,
God.
yoink, yoink, yoink. Your hair, your scarf is clipping through your hair, miss.
She looks horrifying.
The child.
I would curb stomp her.
Nah, she will curb stomp you. Get that right.
Girl.
There's only one thing more terrifying than a murderer. A child.
The child.
A wife.
Child murder.
What?
When you're talking, sounds like you think Mike Rowley's done something wrong!
Do this.
Oh, I wonder what happened.
What that scrawny lawyer said. Whittering on about books and bouquets, what should we care? It's nitpicking, that's what it is.
Oh good, Miss Gyardev's come around. You might call it nitpicking, I call it shit-picking, Miss Gyardev. But deliberately meddling with the scene of a crime is a criminal offense. It's called,
Joe Mama.
Tampering with evidence.
What they
Tampering with
said.
evidence.
It's called tampering with evidence. You stupid man. Now come here and kiss me on my big hot mouth.
I will not be engaging in the romantic gestures with the Nipponese.
Oh,
How
but
dare
I
you.
will.
No, this character is explicitly extremely racist.
Oh no.
Yeah. This is like a Felix situation.
A racist German. Oh man, that's never happened before in America or in any history in that matter.
Damn, bro. You had to do it like that.
What she said.
It's all about he said, she said bullshit.
But the person responsible for this tampering cannot admit to it. For a very subtle but compelling reason.
Objection!
Objection!
This thing to be
He's like practically peeking the microphone.
Peeking.
No ass.
Never heard of it.
Peeking the microphone is when like you like get so loud that it
Oh
causes
yeah, I
like,
know,
the
I know.
audio
I
to
was
d-
just making a joke.
Stop.
Oh yeah.
It's
You've
okay.
barely
If I
heard
try
the
to peek
term
my-
before.
If I tried to peek the microphone on my phone, I'd probably just break it.
Tell
I
us,
should
my
not.
learned friend, who would possibly have had to carry out such an elaborate deception?
Oh Naga. Boom, dun 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 dun. Yes, there's someone who tampered with the scene of the crime that evening. All the evidence, all the testimony points to that one particular person.
Help me, Doctor Strangelove. Doctor Strangelove, can you tell me when the bombs are gonna drop? God damn it. I thought Mass would have recognized that reference.
I recognize Dr. Strangelove, but I haven't watched it, so.
Oh, you've never Oh, you should. It's so fucking good.
I watched it.
Counsel,
Such a
I
good
must
fucking
demand that
movie.
you substantiate this conjecture. Who are you saying is responsible for tampering with the scene of the crime?
I love that you could tell. You could point your own friend to that crime.
Obviously, there's only one person it could have been. Constable Roy Beat! It was you! Wow, a member of the policemen tempering evidence? That never happens.
That never
A
happens.
member of Scotland Yard. Get the fuck out of my court.
Why Rowley do something like that? No straighter than my husband.
There's no one straighter than my husband.
Make you better leave.
Clearly, you haven't met me.
Miss Beat, you said in your testimony that your husband asked you to go to a nearby police box to fetch an officer on duty. The 15 minutes that you were absent from the scene is the only opportunity anyone had to tamper with it.
You're making it up. So nonsensical. What about that Japanese man with the whiskers? I said it was him. He did it.
Objection!
Are we sure this Bobby's not dead?
No, he's just really tired.
He's just eepy.
Bro has narcolepsy.
Patent blood was great.
Oh god.
It's a way of putting it.
If that was true, Constable Beat would have seen him to. Constable Beat would have seen him to do it. Speaking of narcolepsy, the actor for Black Noir has that, and he always falls asleep on set. That's funny.
Damn, bro.
And apparently, the fucking show writer put that in.
When you
That's
shot your
funny.
cocaine, Mrs. Beach, it was after the defendant had fled the scene.
Fucker's narcoleptic.
Well,
You just see this fucking ninja coming at you, then falls asleep.
Falls with. Fucker's narcoleptic. And then Mother's Milk pulls out the death machine out of nowhere.
No spoilers for season 4. I have not watched any. I'm waiting for the whole thing to be out.
I think the final episode's out tonight, isn't it? Or tomorrow?
Yeah, it's out tonight.
I think it's like out until like 3 a.m. Eastern.
Episode of what?
The boys.
Ah.
Yeah.
The men.
Most of the time, I will only wait till the last episode. Unless it's a special case, like has been.
Yeah.
So the final episode or just of the season?
The final
no.
episode of the season.
Yeah, next season's the last season.
Yeah, it's on 5 seasons, so next season.
Please don't do the Great Enos ending. Please don't do the Grand Enos ending. Please don't do the Grand Enos ending.
I don't think they're gonna do anything that relative. I don't think they're gonna do anything that.
The comics ending. There's no way.
Yeah. Nobody liked the ending to the comics.
The original ending for Voice Comm is so fucking bad.
And the new one's not much better.
No, it's not.
Ah, yes. The brilliant idea of having the softest, kindest man in the world who will now complain about council culture before being killed by his best friend, who is now best friends with a rapist.
Fucking insane, man.
Never let Garth Ennis cook again.
He was allowed to cook once in 97. For, Shadow Man. And even then, I read the script for the unfinished final issue of the Dead Side miniseries. Oh my god! One hand, I really like the ending is extremely bleak. On the other hand, oh my god, you can tell Grant Ennis wrote this. I think that was actually supposed to be. No, wouldn't be surprised if that was post 9/11 too, since considering some of the stuff that's written in it.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah, and Grant Ennis kind of lost his mind after 9/11. First you make accusations about the landlord and his wife. Now you incriminate a policeman as well.
Yeah, well, your hair's stupid.
Don't you dare talk to Baron von Zieks like that.
You know what? You're right. Also, Ball Crusher now.
Bring out the hand crank ankle breaker.
Specifically, the crank is right. It's to the
Fever
side.
breaker, that's the joke.
Yeah, fever breaker too. But it's
Your accusations,
crank, and you watch it's off. The crank is off to the side, so the person can watch the person cranking as the thing slowly comes down on their leg.
But your accusation lacks one very important thing. Your claims the crime scene was tampered with. But there's only one reason anyone would commit such a reckless crime. To hide something.
My husband and I just happened to be there, that's all! So why would we have anything to hide? It doesn't make sense!
He fell.
You offer no motive for this alleged tampering. And until you do, your accusations are nothing but empty threats.
Constable Beat had a very good reason for wanting to tamper with the scene of the crime. That's the key to the entire affair.
Mr. Naruhodo, have you solved this?
I've locked in.
So you made a very serious accusation against a London police officer. Die.
Die.
Yes, I
We're gonna have
did.
to- We're gonna have to take your testicles over this.
Yes, I did. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna make sure he's not a cop again.
If you are mistaken, I'm sure I need not point out that your reputation as a lawyer will be irreparably damaged. With that stark warning in mind, you will now explain to the court the motive for this alleged tampering.
Yes, my lord. Constable Beat's motive for tapping with the crime scene was to hide where the victim fell. Where the victim fell to the ground. That is what this Bobby had to cover up at all costs. I like how he's doing the Edgeworth damage, but 1890 version.
That.
God, it doesn't matter. Every fucking generation, it's always Wright versus Edgeworth. Jesus Christ.
I don't know who this Edgeworth
Where
is.
the victim fell!
They sound like a fruitcake.
You mean what was the crime?
As a fruitcake, I'm allowed to make this joke.
What are you talking about? We told you at the very start, didn't we? On the pavement of Briar Road! We saw it happen, remember? It was right here, and if anyone didn't already know!
That's certainly what everybody has been led to believe. But in fact, that isn't where the victim was stabbed at all.
Odd.
What?
I'm beginning to wonder where this tumultuous trial will end, Counsel. If that's your assertions, then the court is dying to know, my Nipponese friend. DS puzzle.
Ah!
DS puzzles upon thee.
Where are you proposing the crime actually took place that evening?
Incredibly expensive DS games upon thee.
Take that!
Take that!
Whoa, the lightning outside is nuts!
Thunder.
Haven't heard thunder though, but I do see lots of lightning. Maybe it's one of those
That actually,
lightning
like-
storms.
Barely light rain today, but that's pretty much it. Which is surprising. Surprising. Oklahoma weather actually being temperate for once.
Mhm.
So I just had my fucking mind blown by a voice acting thing I did not know.
Mhm.
Eric Sparrow from Tony Hawk Underground's voice actor is fucking #1!
Huh.
And Jonathan Joestar.
Oh.
Number one
And I
was a
mean,
Joestar?
part one. Yeah, part. Actually, no, not Jonathan. Part 2 Joestar, whose name escapes me.
Joseph?
Yeah, he was Joseph, and well, which is obvious when you listen to Jonathan Joestar's voice. Yeah, Joseph. It's like that is just like his #1 voice is just his JoJo voice.
Dipper, are you okay? Okay. I thought you were being choked to death.
But that's. On the opposite side of the road.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, but yes.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
Nick, she said the line.
Oh, I didn't. My bad.
You're good. Just wanted you to know.
On the evening in question, Mr. Garrett's book fell directly down from the open window above. And your bouquet, Miss B, never moved at all. What did move was the scene of the crime itself! Spin!
Fucking 360 spin! Spin!
It's
Good
Captain
gracious!
Trigger Happy Havoc all over again.
Objection!
Objection! Go fuck yourself!
Perhaps you haven't been listening to the ample testimonies the court has heard. But both these witnesses both saw the moment the attack took place. My good bitch.
That's right. I saw it with my own eyes.
It was 5 o'clock in the evening and already dark. There was a typical London fog on the ground. And there was another black fog in the ground, but I ain't gonna talk about that. When we saw the incident unfold and ran to the victim's aid. That was actually on the west side of Briar Road.
No, that's not true. It can't have been.
Constable Beat then arranged for you to be absent for a while by sending you for help. And during the 15 minutes you were away, he transplanted the crime scene. He moved all the things shown in the print, the victim herself, the 4 books. He moved everything, in fact, to the pavement on the east side of Briar Road.
Extraordinary.
He locked in, chat.
Bro's locked in.
Locked in. No way.
But the constable overlooked one thing.
What? What did you overlook?
Two big poofy shoulders. The bag, the bouquet, I presume.
Exactly.
The prosecution told the court just a few minutes ago about the discovery of the rose bouquet. Lord Van Zeek said it wasn't noticed until the morning, as it lay where the street lamps cast no light.
Does RoboFizz have a tail? They do.
They do.
Somebody be spotted.
Yes, it could be seen in the dark, obviously.
Which is why it was only the bouquet that was found in its original position on the pavement on the west side of Briar Road. And that is the defense theory about what really happened that evening. How do you respond? Constable Royally Beat? Breakdown?
Oh boy.
Sorry.
I don't think they do, actually.
Sorry,
Oh.
I'm gonna cut it, chat.
Well, very sorry, sir. I mean to nod off again. I haven't slept properly in a month. Do I miss anything important?
Dude.
What the?
Oh, Rolly! It isn't true, is it? What that lawyer said is all lies, isn't it? I know it is because you're the most upstanding, righteous man I know.
Our marriage is about to be in shambles.
Oh, I had a dream. A terrible dream.
Yeah, you know who else had a dream?
Bro.
It's way too early for that. We're still being racist in the courtroom.
Oh, true.
All the things.
What the fuck are you?
The demons! The demons!
Wake the fuck up!
Oh, did that not? Oh, did that not? Everything come out. Everything Sit down. I'm gonna get a sip of water before this one.
Highly recommended.
Can you stop eating your fucking hat?
Only it seemed it wasn't a dream at all. Good golly!
Oh God, it's Bouquet.
Great googly moogly.
Great goobly goo.
Order! Order! Order!
And a large
What
fry.
is the meaning of all this?
And a large soda.
All right, you'll have here's a large bag of chips.
Why would you do something like that? Maybe the corpse it's a criminal offense, isn't it?
Wishing the victim dead should be one too.
Constable, explain yourself. Why would you do this? As a respected member of Scotland Yard, your duty is to protect the good people of foggy London town.
Beep boop boop bop. Beep boop bop.
No, it's supposed to be beep beep bop boo boo bop.
Oh, I can't say, sir. Whoa!
You're a pretty shitty Bobby.
Really am ever so sore about this.
Un-London would
For
never.
damaging the yard's reputation. For everything.
I have a possible explanation. For
Bro,
why
it's
on
too
that
easy.
particular evening, Constable be compelled to move the scene of the crime. I could think of one reason.
Change these pants. Some of these have two tones, I don't think. What? How could you possibly know? You, a foreigner, presume to understand the mind of a Scotland Yard policeman? And yet, Lord Van Zeeks, it is this foreigner who has uncovered the startling truth of the matter so far.
Unlike you, my German bitch.
I am going to take you to the Zussefasche Viverfahren.
The what now?
The what and a huh?
The Vision Viverfahren.
Gotta
Oh,
say,
so-
obscure game cartridge is legit.
You're going to love it, sir.
I am taking you to German hell.
He's taking you to Britain.
But we're already here.
Welcome to Hell's End.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
motherfucker.
Welcome to Hell's End, my Fairline.
I believe it would be beneficial to the court to hear this extraordinary young lawyer's theory.
left. Oh, it's different. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Welcome to your doom. Counsel for the defense, if you please.
Yes, my lord.
Master of Magnet, welcome to die.
Now then, I think you better show us some evidence.
I can't see anything.
As once, my lord.
Now I can.
England, Japan. Makes no difference where you come from. Human emotions are the same. Athena! Ace Attorney 7, Athena Sykes, Shu Takumi returning with the Jura sister and Athena as the protagonist? What?
Please calm down.
Please calm down. We will make you
Me.
play Emicom Detective Club instead.
That is dope, though.
I was not expecting that, but it is cool that it is a murder mystery visual novel. Because we've done plenty of those.
True, we have.
A murder mystery
Who's ready
visual
to
novel. We've never
Play the
done that
new century in
before.
a 4-decade-old series.
Woo!
Yay!
I think I have a fairly good idea of the feelings behind this man's actions.
He was EP.
EP.
EPR.
Yeah.
Love, am I right?
Take that!
I realize that I'm a foreigner in this land and I have only just arrived from Japan. Which is why all this information about London so-called bobbies is completely new to me.
Bobbies!
Boys!
So you're saying that you're a stranger in a strange land?
God fucking damn it. I learned that through honorable patrolling the beat is more demanding work in this world. For example, but Gregson told us that being a Bobby's hard work, Susato be like, yeah, I don't want to do that. You do it, Naruhodo. What? No. I don't wanna.
I'm just too damn bad!
Ain't no damn bad. Told the gay back in line. Also, I gotta make me one.
Sorry, I'm busy doing a thing.
You're good.
Take your time.
Oh shit.
And take my time.
Ocean man.
Ocean man.
Ocean man. Keeping the peace, looking after the citizens on his beat, in all kinds of ways. There is no doubt that young Bobby is charged with a great deal to do each day, certainly. He has to walk 20 miles a fucking day.
Yep.
But for Constable Beat, the day in question was special.
Special? How?
On account of this bouquet, my lord.
Including mine, so some people don't.
What the?
Oh, yes! It was our very first wedding anniversary!
I cannot believe they added Kiriko to DVD. This is bullshit.
Constable Beat had worked so hard to be able to afford this simple gift for his wife. And was so looking forward to taking her out for a celebratory meal.
I need to make a nuclear bomb.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Sorry.
Right idea.
Miss,
for the wrong people.
Miss Beat stumbled upon a crime along Briar Road. Then he saw that shadowy figure through the fog, collapsed on the pavement ahead of them.
Why did this go hard?
Like a Godot theme part 2.
Can I do a thing here?
You see, that's obviously Shelly the killer right there.
I genuinely cannot believe Shelly D. Killer is coming back in the investigation games.
I can't wait.
Have you ever been
One
kidnapped?
Karma I can understand
No.
because he's very important to the story of Miles. Of like, why is Shelly coming back?
Well, he's a world-class assassin, so.
He's the honorable assassin.
He did get away.
Yep.
He
That
did.
must have gone through.
He did
This
kill Matt
man's
Ungar
body.
for us.
I need eyeshadow. That's what I need. I just realized it's not gonna work with these eyes.
Ooh.
But sir, I just thought one particular day I was looking forward to celebrating my wedding anniversary. I miss me put up with a lot being married to a bobby like me. I want to show my dear wife how much I care. Straightness, 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 straightness.
This is a warrant call that Constable B
Hetero.
led to me earlier. Straight, not derogatory.
Straight, half derogatory.
Me looking at Matt Unguard, straight derogatory. Inside, among the rules for patrolling policemen is
Among
said-
Us!
That on guard is not straight.
Yes,
I'm
he
sorry.
is.
Even
Yes,
I am token straight, dude, and even I can see that.
He's hiding something.
Yeah, he's hiding something. His evil side, duh.
Yeah,
Where I
that's
put all my
true.
gayness, and here's where I
Being
put all my
straight-
evil.
Being straight is very evil.
It's like when he's
Oh, you're right. You're right. When
He's like
when he's in his
he's
surfer,
got the
dude,
hair
he's
down homosexual, he's got the hair up homophobic.
exactly.
Yeah, he's homosexual, homophobic.
Homosexual by day, homophobic by night.
When a crime is discovered on his beat, a policeman must assist with the initial investigation to help detectives. Me looking at fucking Ron. Look at you.
Aha.
Bottom. Constable Beat?
What the hell's up, mate? Oh, fuck!
also, like the delights remind me of like one post I've seen where it's like looks like a hetero ship, and then the next panel is them both holding up bi flags. Like that's the delights to me.
Zach.
They're both bi as fuck. Also, like now that I've been replaying Case 2, like holy fuck, why is there so much like flirtatious energy between Ron and Godot? Fucking Godot calls Ron his kitten. Like what's going on?
Godot got that swag.
And Ron's always like, I've always liked mysterious masked men, and it's like, gee, I wonder why.
And make a joke about Scott Summers with mask would kill me.
In comes the mysterious masked man, and he's like, oh shit.
Cyclops sucks!
Once again, I wish I
No.
paid more attention to that case.
Yes.
Is
Worst
that
X-Men.
is that or is that not the reason why you moved the whole scene of the crime that day?
Okay, as you know, I should
Cyclops.
clarify, worst X-Men that hasn't actually committed a crime.
What did Jubilee do?
Become so uninteresting that they made her into a vampire to make her somewhat interesting.
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
It's literally her character now, though.
I don't want to talk about that anymore.
Wait. That's what I'm looking for! That's what the doctor wanted. Also, this is the wrong Leia. And make this. Yes! Everything you've just said, it's all right. So that's it. It was all to do with the boundary of your beat.
Exactly. To summarize, the incident actually occurred on Constable Beat's beat.
Give me that canned dog food, I'm hungry.
Good gracious. Constable, do you realize the gravity of what you have done? This is the first time since I became a copper. I'll never curse God. Stay close to me, Pat. I could be still looking somewhere. As we ran over to the scene, I had every intention of doing my job as a police officer. Got to report us to the station as quick as possible. But then it dawned on me. I realized where we were, where the victim was lying, and what that meant for me. When a crime is discovered on his beat, a policeman must assist with the initial investigation and help detectives they must. Why here? Why'd this have to happen here? And why tonight of all nights? Why?
You're making me feel bad, dude.
He killed
You
somebody.
should feel bad!
This poor dude just wanted to be with his wife.
Oh. Too bad he has to die now.
No.
Do
He's
backbreaking,
the
do
one who actually
backbreaking
did it.
cop work, buddy.
I haven't slept in a fucking ages.
Oh, you won't have to worry about sleep anymore.
I mean, he wouldn't be executed because it's not murder.
Oh,
Well, not his murder.
we'll still kill him.
It's a
No.
copper's job to guard the scene of a crime, so I told Pat she had to go to the nearest police box and fetch whoever was on duty there. Oh, that's creepy. I don't like that. It was then when I opened my mouth to speak. It just came out. I couldn't believe the words that were coming out of my own mouth. This is the next beats of mine, Pat. So you had to go to the police box that covers it, to right along Meerschaum Street, and then...
I don't understand.
Oh, Susato.
I don't understand. Dot 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 dot.
Da 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 da.
Back.
Aww.
Now I'm sad.
Ted.
Oh, I don't like what I've created. Oh. Oh,
What?
this is horrible to look at.
What did you do?
I don't
Nothing
want
that
it now.
concerns you yet. Yet. I'm...
Ah, Buck.
I'm sorry! I'm so sorry!
Skill issue. You should have gotten married.
Constable.
Oh, if you guys are feeling sad about this, just wait until we have what we have in store with Yakuza.
Oh boy.
Oh, it'll make you cry.
Fun. Fun.
And then you'll go kart racing and act like nothing ever happened.
Exactly.
Reminds me of the one video I saw where that literally happened. Where it's like, this is why you don't skip cutscenes.
Scenes, and then just go straight to kart racing.
Yeah, it was like some dude like holding a gun up to him, and then it skipped the cutscene, and then they're just riding on carts.
Literally, what happened? Literally, how games go sometimes.
Oh, that's horrible. I hate it. I can't wait to share this with my players. And I have to make more of them. Oh, I just wanted... just that one night to take my Patricia out for dinner.
Life bits.
Rolly.
Just that one night. You know that if the incident was on your beat, your evening of celebration would be ruined. And so you decided to move the entire crime scene outside your jurisdiction. Not my fault, not my problem, not my body. Just across the street, east pavement of Briar Road, which falls under the neighboring Beats Cab.
There we go. You just had to go through 3 voices to get there.
What are you talking about? I am perfect. How dare you insinuate anything else? Oh, this is horrifying. I love it. I hate it, but I love it. It's a... what just thought... Well, I was sure the victim was dead, you say? I beg your pardon?
Oh, of course he did! Otherwise, my roadie would never have left the poor woman on the freezing cold pavement!
I see your meeting now. Oh, dude, this is sick, but really fucking creepy. Oh, I love it. I hate it. I love my horrible son.
Every time I play The Sims.
God got me back from my sins, didn't they? That's what. That's what Mr. Rose on bought for Pat. Can I put decals to that? No, I can't. Whew.
And Skipper died.
Oh no, Roly! That was all my fault!
Oh, time to see how this does.
I should never have dropped it in such a dark place!
I'm so sorry. Oh, that's Patricia.
I'm so sorry, Roly!
And can you tell us, Constable? How many books did you move from the one side of the road to the other in total?
Kinda hoping I would have done more.
4. It was, yeah, sir. Definitely 4.
Three of them dropped by Mr. Natsume, and the fourth... They're being the one that fell from the window upstairs in the Garadeb household, of course.
But what made you place that book in the victim's hand? When all the others were scattered haphazardly around, I mean.
Oh, well, sir. It's 'cause that's how I found it. How you found it? What do you mean? When we first ran over to the sign, a victim was already holding the book. So, when I moved everything, I made sure it was still in her hand.
You sure it was this book, The Lion's Pride, that the victim was holding?
Oh, yes, sir. No doubt about it, sir.
Interesting.
For the Emperor! You ready to get airborne? Take me home. Fuck out of Atlantic City.
Oh, I thought it was an open and shut case at the time, you see. There were only 2 people on the scene, and Pat and I both saw it happen. However, which way you looked at it, it had to be the fellow who ran off who done it, I thought. I couldn't see the harm, really. I didn't think moving it all over the road would make a jot of difference. I suppose this is it for me now. I've had it. My lord. Yes, Lord Von Zeeks. I believe this concludes the cross-examination of the witnesses. Okay, now... Constable, you may withdraw. Yes, sir!
Mr. Prosecutor, sir? What will become of my Rolly? What will happen to him?
1 minute here. I have to repaint so much shite. For now, you are free to go home. The police will contact you in due course. Oh. Oh, that's much more sinister.
Don't punish my husband! This was all my fault! It's because I'm always moaning at him for coming home late!
Leave it now. Leave it now, Pat. Let's go home. I'm tired.
Bro's a little eepy.
This crow outfit goes hard.
All right then, my love.
Didn't mean to drink that. Son of a bitch.
One last thing, Constable. Sir! Let this be a lesson to you. In the criminal investigation, every detail matters, however insignificant it may seem to you. Yes, sir! Carve that lesson into your mind. I demand a pint of blood.
It's
And never again make the mistake of tampering with a crime scene.
so who did kill the person?
No, he didn't.
I don't think we
No.
know yet.
Well,
We don't
yeah,
know.
We don't
I-
know yet.
I think there's reasonable reason to believe it was the Garadebs. Because they were fighting, the knife was presumably fell when it was being thrown out the window. Oh! Never again, sir! You mean to say?
Oh, I think I get how she died. Like the book fell out. She leaned down to pick it up, and then the knife fell and stabbed her in the back.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's not murder, it's manslaughter.
Yeah. Still crime though.
Now, this trial is not over yet.
You know the guy who plays Mr. Mosby?
What about him?
He was convicted of manslaughter.
Yeah.
I think he accidentally ran somebody over.
Did you hear about the crowd that was in court? He's arrested for manslaughter.
to the dungeon with you?
Regret.
Why do you do this?
Why do you do this to yourself?
Oh, quite a startling revolution, I must say. Who'd have thought a third party transplanting an entire crime scene of a crime like that? Where did I put my s'more ramen?
Your what?
S'more ramen. I bought more.
Oh.
Indeed, my lord. Nevertheless, there are some immutable facts here. Principally, that the accused, Mr. Soseki Natsume, is the only person who could have possibly committed the crime.
Nuh-uh. No, I disagree. Now that we know the true scene of the incident, there is someone else. Another
Thank God.
person could be responsible for the knife in the victim's back.
Thank God we're getting right into it. I was worried they were gonna be like, but who could it be? How did they do
Who
it?
is his
I
name?
hope-
Who is he?
No, we need to drag
And then
this
they
out for
go into
another
like another
3 hours.
15-minute long tangent. Yeah, thank God they're like, we know who it is now. Thank God.
Hey Neo,
What?
check this out.
Oh no.
And Skipper died.
Forgive me for being presumptuous. But I believe the prosecution is probably well aware of this possibility already.
Nice.
I know.
This is a win for lesbians.
Out of pocket, Francisco and Karma.
Welcome back.
Lord Van Seeks, is this true? I also got a jar of chocolate peanut butter.
Oh boy.
And I don't mean Nutella, I mean literal chocolate peanut butter. Very well. Name the person if you will, and if further investigation is warranted. The prosecution has no objection to the trial continue.
Take that!
The defense will once again like to request a cross-examination of a new witness, my lord.
Oh, those two that were JoJo posing.
What about him?
Gold air. The dime. Once again,
My assistant made the same request earlier. In order to finally reveal the truth about this case, it's imperative that we cross-examine juror number 4, Miss Joanne Guradeb.
Me?
You are a very difficult person to work with, Van Zeeks.
I mean,
That request has already been denied.
objection. But the situation is very different now. Miss Garadeb, answer me this.
What do you want now, you little toad?
At the time of the incident, you were engaged in a violent argument with your husband, Mr. John Garadeb. In the course of the argument, a minor house fire was ignited. And to clear the smoke from the room, your husband opened a window that looked out over Briar Road.
Well, what's of it?
You threw this book at your husband when he was cornered with his back against the window. Upon striking the pane of the open top hinge casement window, the book plummeted directly down, finding its way to what we now know to be the true scene of the incident.
Yes, and as I said, what's of it?
During the argument, you were beside yourself with rage. As much, you threw not just books, but anything you could lay your hands on. So, let me ask you one more time, Miss Garadeb. The knife, the one removed from the victim's back. Have you really never laid eyes on it before?
Got her.
I don't recall it.
I'm gonna kill this woman.
Seriously?
Am I supposed to remember everything I picked up and threw at my husband?
Of course she's gonna deny it.
And anyway, the man over there in all that regalia said members of the jury needed to testify, didn't he?
Convincingly, yes.
Objection!
Do not.
I do not.
Do not.
Do not the cat.
Do not the cat.
When the fucking juror tries to lie Van Zeeks, I did not fucking say that.
No, I have no recollection of saying that at all, juror number 4.
Not
Not the ball out of
Coke.
The Coca-Cola.
One of the few good things to come out of Ultra Spare Girls.
Ball Monokuma.
Make no mistake, your jurors are not special in any way. You
The
are not
perfect
immune to
enemy
judicial
in a
process.
video game.
Yeah.
If you know something about this knife, madam,
Monokumas.
let the truth come out.
But that's just a common or garden knife. It could have come from anywhere. We have several like that at home. If one went missing, how would you expect me to know?
What's that?
Oh boy.
Oh god, the jurors are arguing.
Yep.
Get them
The
away
girls
from
are
each other.
fighting.
Are you joking?
Alright, now I need to completely repaint you.
Are you jamboreeing?
Give me a minute. Ah, you stickly little bastard. What are you saying, Mr. Miscaradib?
Now you listen to me. I refuse to believe all this nonsense. I couldn't bear the thought that I'd injured someone. Do you hear? I couldn't bear it.
Oh, the poor woman.
So, yes, I want evidence. I want to see hard evidence if you're going to insist on this being my fault. You're going to have to prove to me that I threw that knife if that's what you think. Come along now, chop chop, do your work.
Well,
Check for fingerprints.
Well, Mr. Naruhobo?
It's the 1400s.
Fuck.
It is not. It is
I didn't
not
think
the
about that.
1400s.
Well, it's the 1800s, like late 1800s.
I don't think. But still, I don't think fingerprints.
Yeah, but still, I don't think
around
they had the
then.
tools to do that. Yeah.
Harlock probably does, but he ain't here.
No, yeah.
If I had evidence like that, believe me, I would have thrown it at her already.
Good color here. Ooh. I'm cooking. Zentek, you're the stand. Jura.
Someone at the Ace Attorney team really put jiggle fixes on her cheeks.
Indeed.
Why would you point that out?
I mean, look, it's not my fault that they're jiggling, okay? I'm not the one that made the fucking game.
You are the one who pointed it out.
Stop talking about chicken nuggets, Skipper. I can hear you.
Oh!
You know what? Takes away your chicken nuggets. Mine now. Remember when I told the story I had McDonald's chicken nuggets in my pocket? And they were like a couple of hours old.
Ew.
Ew.
I've eaten worse.
Of course you have.
I 100% believe that.
I ate like 3-day-old cake
That's not that bad.
that was sitting out
Oh.
at a job.
Oh.
In my defense, it was very good cake.
Your stomach probably appreciated that.
I have a stomach made of steel. I am invincible.
I am in.
I am invincible! GoldenEye? No one? No one?
No.
Children. Children. Watch James Bond. And not fucking Daniel Craig. I don't like Daniel Craig as James Bond.
He's alright.
The prosecution does not object to the defense's request to cross-examine this woman.
Van Zeke's heel turn helping me? Edgeworth? What?
Face turn. The word is face turn.
I like heel turn better. Cause of food.
But the heel turn is objectively for turning bad.
Yeah, but heel turn sounds better with Van Zeke cause boot.
Because boot.
That's not how any of this works.
We're not using wrestling logic here. We're using.
I've been a wrestling fan for 30 years. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Lord Fancy.
I'm going to have to testify?
Why, yeah.
First produced my pistol, then produced my rapier. Stand and deliver. Juror number 4. As I'm sure you will appreciate, obviously, having observed it with your own eyes today, witness testimony can lead to the most extraordinary truths being unearthed. Proofs of which the witnesses themselves may not even have been aware. Get on the goddamn witness stand. Oh, wait, no, this needs to be.
Oh, dearie me.
So I demand your full and unadulterated testimony, Miss Garridid. Mark my words, in this court of law today, we shall extract the truth. Do you concur, counsels? And I'll get them this thing. Certainly, my lord.
Oh, that's what I'm hoping for, my lord.
Oh.
What the
This
hell
is
is this
my dreams
angle?
again.
There's such a strange feeling.
I can hear her having dreams again.
Aw. First time since arriving in this country, it actually feels real.
Oh,
I'm here in the Old Bailey, and I am a lawyer.
No?
I fucking love this song.
I wish I could hear it.
witness, state your name and occupation.
Yes. My name is Joan Garadath. And I'm, well, I'm a juror and such like.
She does not want to be here. Sounds like even she doesn't know if she's a housewife or a maid or what anymore.
Shit. What does your colors mean again, exactly? The court has decided your testimony is required in order to clarify matters in this case. Ooh, that's right, this T. You humming Stolas' theme?
No, I'm humming this track for Ace Attorney.
Do you understand, madam?
Yes, my lord.
I even not know what I was using for this.
You will
build.
tell of court everything that took place in your household on the evening in question. And I warn you, do not attempt to hide the truth.
Oh, dearie me.
I think this is John.
Oh yeah, it's definitely him.
Straight derogatory.
That's my character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's John.
Chin up, Jody. Nothing to worry about now.
Yep.
I'm hot.
Bad.
Why is he standing? You better not be cunty John when I get back.
Oh my god.
It's because he's like leaning on. It's because he's leaning on his cane, I think.
Yeah.
It's not what I got from that.
Skipper died.
Oh, I didn't know you were here. You were here, John.
God, I just realized both Skipper and Mass are playing like... They already played one couple, now they're playing another couple.
Yeah, now they're playing another.
I did not do this on purpose.
Was it you in the room that day? Old thing, was it? I rather think I ought to testify as well, don't you?
That would be
What
smart.
about your needs here?
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Killer took a cannon to the knee.
Don't you worry about that. Hardly notice it. I'm high on morphine.
I believe that.
Yeah.
And that delightfully bland cocaine.
The crack. He probably eats the crack chocolate.
I'm not the sort of chap to leave a comrade to face disciplinary action alone. Skyrim belongs to the Nords.
Oh, John.
God damn the strings on this soundtrack.
I presume you're John Garrideb?
You looked it up?
Like, I can kind of hear it.
Yes, sir.
More
Former
now.
second lieutenant of the 3rd Regiment.
I
Of the
definitely need to
4th.
find it just on Spotify.
Of the 4th member of the Imperial Army.
His Nocturnes already made me cry because of the strings.
See my fair share of action. Now living a quiet life in Whiterun, as it were. I brought the breeze home.
Have you met the Dragonborn?
Starting to think maybe I'm the Dragonborn.
No.
I just don't know it yet.
It's a quiet life, where you're not engaged in an incendiary battle with your spouse on the day in question. Yes, well, why? I believe this may represent a first in the proud history of the British court. A domestic dispute. Calling a juror to the witness stand is unprecedented, but not naughty list worthy. However, the court will hear your testimony now, juror number 4, and that of your husband. You will recount clearly and concisely the events of your home at the time of the incident in question. Sir, at once.
Doll.
Can't recall the reason, really?
Bullshit!
I
Yes,
call
on the day
BS.
you're referring to, my wife and I did have a bit of a skirmish. Can't recall the reason now. Knocked the candlestick over and set fire to the carpet. Soon had it out though. Got the window open. I've committed crimes against Skyrim and
Amended people. What say you in your defense?
I'm not going back to jail!
God, we're fucking nerds here.
I love music! Ah!
When the visual novel music tickle your brain a bit.
Stimulate
Meanwhile, I
your
was thinking of
senses.
whatever I could to
Sense your
provide a
stimulate.
throw at him.
Dear. How it feels to gum 5.
I'm gonna choose to chew 5 gum.
I would choose
How it
the
feels to
gum
chew
fight
gum
wheel.
fuck.
Yum,
How much 5 to chew?
Stimulate.
How much chew to 5 gum?
Sensor stimulate.
Stimulate. I found it.
How it feels to be the Muffin Man.
I found it.
Alright, that's about plenty of knives around our place. Can't say I noticed one or two went missing, I'm afraid. If that body thing is the victim's back, it's really one of our... You have a job proving it, I think.
Okay, I'll do that.
The fuck you will.
Gum gum, dumb fuck.
I'm gonna head out for the night. Good night.
Alrighty.
Later,
Hey,
Doc.
good night, Doc.
Okay. It sounds as though it's quite the battlefield in your household that evening. And though entirely a one-sided assault, it seems. The enemy caught us on the hops, had no choice but to dig in and take defensive measures. To be honest, if the enemy had kept shelling us for another minute, we would have been toast. Of course, a veteran such as myself is only too aware of it, that on every battlefield you're just a gnat's whisker away from death at any moment.
Are we still talking about a marital quarrel here?
Yes.
Well, it's the big show. It's a big bad show tonight, dog. I must say I'm dubious about this testimony. Will shed any light on the origins of this jackknife. In combat, one's focus knows such that surroundings are barely noticeable. These witnesses may not have anything to offer more than they have testified already. This may be a dead end.
I think Zeke's may well be right.
Could you imagine if there was an Ace Attorney game where just
whatever the
one
check
witness is
is.
just objectively useless in every way and there's no forward path through them?
Holy fucking shit. Miss Freeze traversal is awesome as
Uncover
fuck.
the truth, Mr. Naruhodo.
What?
Miss Freeze, from Suicide Squad traversal got looked at, and holy fucking shit, it's cool! Yes, I'm afraid so. It's everything I wanted from a Frozone game. If I had one.
You do have one.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Rise of the Underminer.
Yeah, you're right, but I don't like that game.
Behold the Underminer!
I played that with my mom once. We got stuck.
It is not a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard good things about it, really.
The real kick.
Oh my god, there's a really terrible fucking escort mission midway through the game that is just abysmal.
I think that's what me and my mom got stuck on. And then we just gave up.
Ah, yes. Terrible escort missions.
Even by PS2 standards. Very well, Counsel. Begin your cross-examination.
I want to point out that the fucking Incredibles family, like, fucking Elastigirl, Helena, the rest of them, yeah, they fucking run and not help. What the fuck is that? You're superheroes!
The Underminer is just that big of a threat.
Peak Miner.
Peak Miner!
That's not a good sentence to say out loud.
Oh, no.
Just saying.
Oh my god.
No! No!
What have you done? What have you done?
Hey, Max is the one that said it, not me. I was just making a shitty joke. So, you have no intention of admitting it was your knife unless we can produce proof. Even though there is no other credible possibility Mr. Natsumi is innocent.
Objection!
Cannot make this shit up.
You'll forget my Nipponese friend. Then it has yet to be established that the accused is not responsible for the attack.
As if I could forget. If only there was some way to know who had handled the knife. But I suppose wizardry like that is just a dream.
I just want to know if they have the stabbing license, sir!
What? You mean not a dream? The sort of wizardry really exists?
Whenever people touch anything, they leave behind a unique pattern from their skin. Or so they say.
I can't see anything.
What is the exact year this game is supposed to be?
1880 or 1890?
I'm gonna look up the exact date.
I don't know if there are exact dates.
Yeah, I don't think so.
At least year-wise, I don't know.
All it says is it takes place near the end of the 19th century.
Of the 18th century, you mean?
Yeah, I mean...
19th.
19th.
Well, no. It would be 19th, because that's 1800s then, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it could count, because I did find that apparently the fingerprinting was first developed in 1892.
Ah, so if it was in the So if it does take place in the 1890s, then it could be possible, but it'd still be pretty early. So I don't know if it'd be like a regular use kind of thing.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the Britain court would not use it if it's like irregular, like fingerprints.
Not unless they feel like they really need it because they don't have anything else.
Yeah, but we have to
test the waters a bit more.
Yeah, here we have, let's see, in 1892, one Vucetiek, an Argentine chief police officer, chief police officer, created the first method of recording the fingerprints of individuals on file. Oh, wait. I'm trying to see if there's a way to, like... Okay, yeah, it does look like 1892.
Oh, okay.
At least that's what Smithsonian Magazine says. Oh wait, hold up here. Just after 2 a.m. on the night of September 19th, 1910, Clarence Hiller woke to the screams of his wife and daughter home in 1837, West 104th Street, Chicago. Well, it says recording was in 1892 at least.
Yeah.
We're gonna go off that. Because I'm not reading a Smithsonian article for the gay lawyer game.
But we can assume that it's in very early stages at this point.
Yeah. There are already countries in the world where these so-called fingerprints can be used as evidence. Lord Strongheart is currently discussing the matter with the Ministry of Justice.
Ministry of Justice? No. Fuck.
Yes, I believe we are rapidly approaching an era of scientific method of investigation. Finally, we can stop using apothecaries.
Did someone say science?
Here comes Emma.
Out, demon! Out! I cast thee out in the name of the Lord!
Is this enough fingerprint powder? Like the entire room's covered in...
Please stop.
Everyone dies of a cocaine overdose.
But for now, we shall have to find an alternative method of proving our assertion.
And Skipper died.
That knife found in the victim's back was originally in Mr. and Mrs. Garadeb's home.
Ugh. If only I could transplant this whole incident to several years in the future. Well, someone might do a case study on this case in the future. Right? Maybe. The extent of your testimony, is it?
What, do you expect me to study law? Move, I'm gay.
What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, I think we heard all this before, to be honest. I can't say I'm particularly confident that we'll be able to prove anything new from this testimony.
But in this cross-examination is absolutely essential. That we establish how this knife came to be at the scene of the incident.
Yes, I know.
I'm sure both of them must be feeling very worried. Worried that it was in fact a knife belonging to one of them that caused the victim's injury.
If we could find even a tiny shred of evidence to support that theory, it would clinch this trial for us. It would explain everything.
Yes, it would.
So for Saseki-san's sake, we must. We must find that last crucial piece of evidence. Hold it! Even though the room was on fire?
As far as I was concerned at the time, it was more important to extinguish my anger than the flames. When a woman wants to throw, she must throw.
That is most certainly not true, Mr. Subtle Takedown, Mr. Naruhodo.
I don't believe you. How did you know I was thinking that?
I'm a psychic.
Huh? So, please cast your mind back and try to remember. Was the knife among the items that you threw at your husband that day?
In all honesty, I don't recall. But I feel I must point out that I'm no monster. That's what they all say. Let me see. Some bread, a cabbage, garlic, a towel, and a sponge.
What you gotta say, boy?
Excuse me.
Excuse me!
Excuse me.
Do you have something to add, sir? Mr. Gyaratab!
Jeez.
Huh? Ah, don't shoot! No, sorry, flashbacks. Beg your pardon. Saw damn Spriggan.
Did your wife's remark just now bring something to mind?
Nothing of any significance, no. Just a barrage of projectiles. That old thing launched in my direction. Was somewhat more stolid than she implies. Books, bricks, and the fire poker, I seem to recall.
Jesus Christ. Ouch.
That's attempted murder.
Miss?
Is like genuinely really good.
Miss.
Good grief, woman, we are not at home now. This is the court of law. Also, yes, thank you for pouring tea in my pipe. As you know, I enjoy it with tobacco juice.
Oh my fucking god.
We've already established this.
It's still disgusting.
Oh, dearie me. Ever so sorry, dear.
What's she even doing with a teapot in here? Gotta drink some tea, you gotta drink some tea, old chum.
Tobacco.
Kidding me.
No, wait. Tobacco. Awful. Go into hell. I know I am.
Honestly, John, I would never have thrown such things at you, obviously.
Well, take a look at this then. How do you suppose that happened? Ah!
You good?
Yeah, just a loud click from the bloody stream.
Yeah. That was the first time it's done that in a while.
Your pipe pipe, sir. Had this thing in my hand as usual at the time of the onslaught. Not to clean out of one of her soft projectiles she did, yes. And when I went to pick the thing up, it was broken in two. I like to see a sponge do that sort of damage.
I see. Your pipe was broken. Broken.
And so was your larynx, apparently. It would have never been sent flying unless it was hit by something pretty solid. Anyway, I managed to bandage the thing up for now. Holds tea great.
The exaggerated swagger of a war soldier?
Ah, you all want to exaggerate, are you, dear?
I wonder what we should make of this account. It could be important. The defense believes Mr. Garrett's remarks shows now to be of great significance.
Objection!
This war veteran's words only tell us one thing.
He's old.
Betray a fiery woman and pipes as well as hearts may be broken. Sentimental wisdom, perhaps, but hardly worthy of adding to any formal testimony. Indeed, common sense, one might say.
Might one?
In that case, would you at least permit us to examine the pipe, sir?
Well, I don't see why not. Yes, puzzle.
Right.
Oh, dearie me, there you go again, trying to ingratiate yourself with a young lady. Gracie, Gracie.
Controller. What the fuck?
Oh, did the bitch boy forget to plug in your controllers? How unprepared, my Nepalese friend. I charge my controllers at least twice a day. I do it with the blood of my victims, yeah.
What the?
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
What do you mean this controller is dead?
This controller is dead.
You forgot to charge it, yeah? Imagine this is the reason why we have to stop tonight.
No, you stop.
Eh.
E.
Give me a second.
What the fuck?
Weird. This is a weird dog.
Oh, Hairbane Schemes is doing a new game.
I want to see this weird dog.
Something called Graft.
Dog.
Also, oh my god, so 2,000 hours in Battletech. Good lord.
Damn Joy-Con controllers, fucking mother.
What's going on?
Sorry that my blue Joy-Con is acting stupid.
Hmm.
I cannot wait for fucking next Magic the Gathering set, because go figure, a good way to get money is to appeal to furries.
Kill you.
Canon Jace for Sona.
There we go.
Finally.
It's alive.
Just check these out. Ah! Don't look at my stuff.
No More Heroes 2 jump scare.
Anyway.
Ah, No More Heroes 2.
I can't think about No More Heroes 2 without thinking about how the limited run release doesn't have either version of Philistine on the soundtrack.
Wow.
It's like, come on, you can't put Philistine on there? One of the best songs in the entire fucking series.
I have no explanation for that.
Reaper, Reaper, that's what people call me. Why? 'Cause they all die. When I sing, I end their lives. Very well. The court will accept the gentleman's pipe as evidence. Get to de-essing.
I hope I didn't speak out of turn, Mr. Naruhodo.
Don't then.
I was just feeling rather disappointed for you that your request was turned down.
Oh no, it's fine. Thanks to Susato-san, we have some new evidence to work with. We should examine it carefully. Let's do it right now. Eh?
Piece of glass?
Smoking
My
that
tea!
glass?
My piss.
Oh, something just twinkled inside the chamber of a pipe there. What are you doing, Skipper?
Lip trills.
Hey, if you want to
Yes,
guess
I
that
saw.
ranch tuna salad tastes bad,
Something stuck in here, I think.
Turn it over and give it a shake. What's this? It's a tiny fragment of metal!
Oh, metal.
Oh, that's you. Oops.
Looks like the tip of a blade or something.
The tip of a blade? Surely it couldn't be.
Oh boy.
Smoking that pipe.
What?
Hmm.
I was muted. Check the knife.
I did. Oh, wait.
You checked the pipe, but not the knife.
Ah!
Bingo.
I can't.
Maybe put it closer to the tip.
Oh,
What's the knife?
It's at the tip.
Oh, you got your stabbing license!
Wait, part of it's missing? I could be wrong, but I just got a feeling. You remember this?
That's the tiny fragment of metal that we found inside Mr. Garradev's bag.
Yes, and just maybe.
I hit the perfect tip.
Somehow, I just knew it. Quite the tip.
It's one of those things where just like, yeah, check both. Well, thank you for that rebuttal, Mr. Garradev. Now, if we could return to the crux of the matter. What can you tell me in the court about the knife that was used to attack the victim?
Oops. Right, Edgewood, right. What? Who?
Don't skip it this time.
I haven't even born yet, let alone my son.
Objection! Mr. Garradeb, could I ask you to take a good look at this, please? No. Fuck. The testimony contradicts the evidence. No. Fuck. God.
This might quickly become a surrender Dorothy situation.
Nah.
You can ask, but I can't see a bally thing.
You can't?
Used to call me Dead by Daylight. I mean Debbie Deb. Dead-Eye Deb.
Cassidy?
Dead already.
Pfft.
Back in the regiment, of course. But that was some time ago now. Even when I'm trying to enjoy a large print book by the fire these days. I struggle to tell a B from a D and a P from a Q, to be honest.
Oh, he does, Ginny me. It's rather wearing being asked about every other letter and every other word.
Can't tell between a pussy and a dick? Wow. You must be very doozy. The doozy.
That is that, a tiny scrap of metal.
That's an android.
Yes, almost certainly from the tip of a blade. And what may appear at first to be just a tiny scrap is in fact a crucial piece of evidence.
Hey, would you have guessed that ranch tuna salad is not good?
Yeah.
I don't like tuna anyway.
And I like it. And I like ranch.
Yeah, I like ranch with veggies.
I like ranch with broccoli and cauliflower.
I'm not big on cauliflower. I've never
Ranch and
really liked
chicken.
cauliflower. Ooh, yeah, chicken with ranch is good. It depends, like, what seasoning you put on the chicken, though. If it's just like butter, if it's just like plain butter chicken, that's good with ranch. But I don't really know about stuff with other seasonings.
Folks, I just nearly took a sip of this chocolate peanut butter like it was a liquid.
Oh my god.
I was holding it in my hand. Percy, I untwisted the cap and it's like,
Did you hold it like a chalice or something?
yes!
Oh my god!
Well, like a cup, but still.
Now we need an edit of that, but with Panseeks. Just holding a jar of peanut butter.
Interesting.
The cum chalice.
No, 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 no.
And that did the defense come by this evidence.
It was lodged in the chamber of Mr. Gerdat's pipe.
My pipe, you say? By Jove, I wonder how it got there.
I wonder.
And what precisely does this fragment of metal signify, Counsel? Are you suggesting that it is in some way related to the matter of the stabbing on Briar Road?
Boom!
What the hell are you doing?
I am slapping
Psyching
myself to
himself
get ready.
up. He's locking in.
He's locked in. You're fucked, Van Zeeks. When Apollo locks in, when his bracelet tightens.
That?
When put together with another piece of evidence already in court record, I believe this tiny fragment of metal will unveil the whole truth of the case, my lord.
That sounds completely insane. I hope you know that.
Not really.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Hey, someone here's watched Happy Gilmore.
Yes.
You feel rather confident in your extraordinary statement, Counsel. Very well then. Present the pertinent evidence to the court.
Take that! Take that! This is the knife that was found in the victim's back. If you look closely, you'll see that there's a small piece of tip of the blade that is missing.
A very common issue with the inferior blade sold at unsavory street markets. Criminals who use them regularly leave the tips lodged in the victim's bones. Write that down, write that down, write that down. No, not you write that down. I'm writing that for my own notes. Nick.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Nico might have to worry about it.
Oh.
And what of this particular knife? No doubt its tip has suffered a similar fate, now languishing somewhere near the spine of the victim.
Objection! No, that's not the case. The tip of the particular knife's blade is the very fragment of metal we discovered in the chamber of Mr. Garrett's pipe! But dramatic ass damage pose.
Good grief! Lord Van Zeeks! I didn't see the damage spread. What the hell happened? Why is he...
His damage pose took him a very long time to do.
I don't believe it.
Oh god, he's transforming in his final form. I don't got enough hearts for this, please.
Dun, 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 dun. The knife at the crime scene and the fragment of metal. They are a perfect match! 9! Good golly gosh. Order! Order! Order!
Sorcery.
Wow, we're just getting all the racism high points.
Yep.
Is this some sort of Eastern sorcery? Am I gonna have to put you on the naughty list? This is no magic, my lord. This is a miracle.
The miracle happened?
It's a miracle happen.
And as a vampire, I'm definitely in pain. A miracle?
So Van Zeeks has figured it out, has he?
Counsel, explain the extraordinary coincidence at once.
Yes, my lord! The crucial point we have to ask ourselves here is when did the fragment of metal find its way inside Mr. Garrett's pipe? And Skipper died.
Something else clarified for us in the most recent witness testimony.
Had this thing in my hand as usual at the time of the onslaught. Not to clean out with one of her soft projectiles she did. Yeah.
Yeah.
It never would have been sent flying unless it was hit by something pretty solid. Oh, dearie me.
During the argument between these two that occurred just as the victim was on the pavement below, Miss Garrett flung the knife at her husband. However, the knife missed Mr. Garrett instead, striking the pipe in his hand at the time.
Which caused the tip to break off, of course.
That's Van Zeke's ass.
Which caused the tip to break off, of course. Good lord!
Yes. And that is when the tiny tip of the blade found its way inside Mr. Gyarados' pipe.
The chances of that are 1,000,000 to 1.
And yet,
I am the Dragonborn.
And yet there's no other credible explanation for how the tip of the blade ended up in your pipe. Then, after losing its tip, the knife ricocheted off the pipe and flew out the open window.
Ah.
In short, this knife, which fell from the window of the Gyarados house... Dramatic point! It's the very same knife that struck the victim in the middle of the back on the street below! Breakdown?
Oh gosh! Oh dear! Oh!
Objection!
Oh god, what do you have to say?
Certain.
Oh.
A full-bodied fairy, I'll give you that. A complex bouquet of something trivial points plausibly arranged. Of seemingly trivial points plausibly arranged to create an almost passable vintage. Allow me to toast my learned friend's characteristically Nipponese approach to bottling his argument.
Sorry?
But after all, it's just a theory.
A
game theory!
I fucking knew it.
One brain cell, exactly one. The bottle I fear is cold. Because you see,
Leg!
it's spurred by an insurmountable inconsistency.
An insurmountable what?
Lord Van Zeeks, explain yourself. You're already on the naughty list for drinking blood. I'll send you to the coal mine.
Bro.
What is this inconsistency you claim to have identified? An inconsistency of the simplest nature, my lord. The victim was found with the knife planted in the middle of her back.
Yes, in her... Ah! Damn.
That's right, you silly little man!
Outdrawn old thing? What are you getting so excited about? Let us consider the basic facts of the case once more. The victim was walking along the pavement before being stabbed in the back and falling to the ground. If the knife that struck her had fallen from above. I need more Castlevania tracks.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. Ah, Cursed Child.
Yeah.
I need to listen to the Belmonts again. There's no possible way it could have planted itself into the victim's back.
I just realized she's on a box.
Order up! Order!
Quite right, you see. That's exactly right. If the knife had fallen on her from above, it would have struck her on the top of her
Please
head.
stop hitting me.
Well, he's lost for words. Look. I knew I never liked his theory in the first place.
here the defense has made a rather spectacular blunder. If a theory has even one consistency, it cannot stand. One second. Wicked Child, that's the name of the song. Post this in group chat because fuck, the song goes hard. Your theory, my learned friend, is history.
Here's a little lesson in trickery. We were so close. I could see the truth. I was so sure we were on the right track. But now the way has been blocked completely by just one simple inconsistency! Susato? Kazuma, is that you?
In other words, we simply need to eliminate that one inconsistency and the theory will stand.
Miss Susato!
You mustn't worry, Mr. Naruhobo. You were just caught off guard, that's all. And your mind went blank. But if the path you are on is indeed correct, then a way will present itself. The key to this is in the court record, I'm sure. All the information you need is there.
It seems you have nothing to say, my Nepalese friend. There, your silence speaks volumes.
Pointing. Oh?
A tacit acceptance that your theory is fatally flawed.
Objection!
Fuck you! This inconsistency doesn't mean I was on the wrong track. It means that I need to sharpen my mind and dig deeper for the truth. It's a test! Yes! If the knife fell on the victim from above, there's no way that I could have hit her in the middle of her back. Under normal circumstances, that is. I just need to turn my thinking upside down.
What are you implying? Counsel?
There's a piece of evidence in the court records that can explain this inconsistency. That can explain how the knife that fell from above could have pierced the victim's back. We already have the answer. and Skipper died.
Goodness.
One second. Utter madness. Have you been hanging out with Hormeus Mora?
Nah.
Ah. Surely this must be the last time. Counsel, present the evidence of what you speak.
This is the last consistency, the final piece in the puzzle. If I can successfully make sense of this, the truth will be laid bare at last. The evidence that explains how the falling knife became lodged in the victim's back is. This, the fourth book found at the scene.
What?
Bum 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 bum. This is the final piece of evidence the defense will present.
I'm back.
They rarely play this pursuit theme, I just realized that.
Yeah.
This is a bad book. Is that not Mr. Garrett book?
Yes, and to understand its significance, we have to consider how it came to be at the scene in the first place. This photographic print clearly shows the book in question, and the victim holding it in her hand.
But as we all know now, was the police constable that puts the book between her fingers like that. Quite so. As part of the wholesale transplanting of the crime scene to the opposite side of the road.
That's true. However, also, by the way, a breakdown might be coming up.
Oh boy.
So, Mass and Skipper, pay attention, cause I don't think they give me any hint to when it's gonna happen. As part of his testimony, Constable Beat made an extremely enlightening statement on that point. Flashback.
Nice.
But, what made you place that book in the victim's hand?
Oh, well, sir. That's because that's how I found it. When we first ran over to the scene, victim was already holding the book. So, we'd all moved everything, I made sure it was still in her hand.
In other words, the victim had already picked the book up of her own volition. And clearly, that must have been before she suffered the knife wound.
Well, I should say so. after being attacked with a knife, I don't imagine she'd be doing much of anything.
So the question becomes, why did the victim have that book in her hand?
By the 9!
By the 9, I'm tweaking.
I think I'm beginning to see what may have happened now.
Oh, dearie me!
It was an accident. What a fucking freak accident, though. Jesus.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for this fucking victim.
We know that the book fell from the top floor of the garden household onto the pavement below. At precisely that moment, the victim was walking past.
Yes, at exactly that moment. The young woman was walking along the street in the light fog, when all of a sudden, a book fell right in front of her. Yes, Miss Girdeb. And what do you think the woman did? What would you do if you were walking along, suddenly a book landed in front of you on the pavement?
Well, I can't imagine it. I suppose she might have reached down, picked the book up.
She looks way too innocent. Jesus fucking Christ.
Aww.
Yes, that's exactly what the woman in fact did. She picked up the book.
Oh, heavens! Oh!
And when the woman reached down to pick the fallen book up, what position would her back have been in? That's right, facing the sky, completely and utterly defenseless. Then...
Poor woman.
I know, right? What the fuck? Then
She just got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Then, the very next moment, while the woman was still bent over picking up the book...
Oof.
The next object fell from the room above, the jackknife straight into the middle of her back. And at the same time, walking by chance directly behind Miss Green, was the defendant, Mr. Soseki Natsume. Imagine walking, and then you see a book fall.
I never.
Ooh, cool, free book. Ah!
This shit burnt.
It appeared.
Stop eating it.
It appeared to Mr. Natsume.
It's really good.
Stop eating the evidence. We need that.
We could serve with a little bit less of the evidence.
That the woman simply collapsed on the floor. In the dark and the fog, he didn't see the knife falling in her from above.
From the other direction. The constable and his wife saw no one but the victim and her apparent attacker. So there never was a real culprit to run from the scene in the first place.
No! This was nothing more than a series of unlikely events that culminated in an unfortunate accident! And that is the real truth behind the case! Breakdown time. You ready?
Luck. Here we go. Oh.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Geradev?
The very first time you showed me that knife, I had my suspicions. I wondered if perhaps it might have been something like that.
There, old bean.
Poor Mrs. Garradeb.
Of course, I've never meant for anything of the sort to happen, but it was all my fault, wasn't it? I take full responsibility. I let my anger get the better of me. I threw that book. I threw the knife as well. John, dear.
It's all right. I know. I'm a tractor.
I'm ever so sorry. Truly, I'm sorry.
Just painting. Oh, he caught her. Oh, but he can't even pick her up.
Money! Money!
He's trying so hard.
He can't do it. I mean, the dude needs a cane to walk around. I don't think he's equipped to do that.
My ribs!
Funniest breakdown ever.
I don't know, I beg to differ, I still think. Yeah, what's my top of the funny tier? I think it's Furio still.
What would you tier Katzenel's breakdown?
Lord von Zeeks, what news of Miss Garradeb? She's been taken to the infirmary. It would appear that today's events have left her in an especially flustered state.
That was oddly a very wholesome breakdown.
Yeah.
However, I believe she will recover in due course. There's no need for concern. None! Do ignore the vampiric bite marks! Yes, unbeknownst to themselves, they caused what could have easily been a terrible tragedy. They shall have to prepare themselves for the consequences of their actions.
Well,
There's some good news, however, my lord. I have just had a word from the hospital that the victim is being treated.
did she wake up?
Her condition is improving steadily, and the doctors believe she will regain consciousness soon.
That's good. It's strange. We've been talking about the victim all this time, but we never once met her.
How wonderful! The woman is out of danger, it seems.
Yes, that is good news. Let's hope she never finds another book again. She's gonna be fucking traumatized now.
She can't even look at a single book.
So, Mr. Sasuke Natsume.
My
Seki.
great grandma got her fucking backstabbed once.
Oh.
And not in a good way.
Yes.
When is that ever in a good way?
That's not a good. That's never in a good way.
You never
Not
heard
even the wrestling.
You never heard the phrase blowing your back out?
That doesn't refer to stabbing!
That's not referring to him back, exactly.
I mean, it is referring to a back. Just a specific part of the back.
Yeah.
There's the backstabber, which is a wrestling move. Also not great to take.
Unless you're into that.
On behalf of my fellow countrymen, I would like to take this opportunity to beg your pardon, sir. You came from your distant eastern homeland to study our great British culture and our delicious British cuisine.
Ah, yes. Bean on toast. My favorite.
Bean.
Are you insulting the sanctity of the toast?
Hold on. I'm gonna.
Mexico has a better version of that.
Death sentence, all of you.
Mmm. Delicious. Fuck.
I found it.
Molletes.
Ready.
Molletes.
Have
I'm
been
gonna.
repaid with immeasurable unkindness. Please accept our heartfelt apologies.
Looking muted real quick.
What? What do you want me to look at me to? Oh. It's just beans on toast.
No. It's me who should be begging your pardon.
Oh no. Mr. Natsume?
That evening, when a young woman just collapsed on the pavement before my eyes. I jumped to the wrong conclusion again, in my confusion. Why was that bars, though?
What conclusion, sir?
It's Weskin time.
I was sure that the woman was dead.
Skipper died. And Skipper died.
Yes, Constable. Beat said the same thing, didn't he? He thought she'd been killed too.
I suppose she must have looked completely lifeless.
It's been about a year since I arrived in Great Britain now. I still can't get used to life here. I can't relax. I'm sure there are evil spirits lurking in the fog. Like they're haunting me.
Poor Sasaki-san. His imagination really has got the better of him.
Just saw someone say the trickster's weak bait.
Yes, old man.
So when it happened, I thought the young woman had been taken by the fog spirits.
Da, 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 da.
I should never have dropped my books like that and run away. I should have called for help, for a doctor, for the police.
The casting of Frank Stone.
Instead, I managed to create a rift in the relationship of trust between our two empires. And for that, I'm truly sorry.
I need to find this song.
Yeah, I'll have to look for it.
One could indeed
But
one could indeed say that some sort of mischievous spirit has been at work here, I think. One that created a chain of unfortunate mishaps.
yeah, the entity.
What's that? It's the unknown!
Bro. Is that the unknown?
We were befooled by the spirit and led to false conclusions. But thanks to Lord Von Zeeks and our young lawyer here from the east, that chain has now been broken and the spirit exorcised. I heartily commend you both.
Oh.
Now then, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Yes, my lord. In concluding this trial, I must ask you one last time for your decisions regarding the defendant's culpability. Are you ready to present your findings to the court? As the foreman of the jury, I can assure you we've reached a fair and just conclusion. They did have their stabbing license.
I do declare the truth could be extremely cruel at times. Well, I did suspect the woman next to me, that's for sure.
I found it. Just
Hi.
muted.
Oh, hello.
Hi, I'm here
Oh.
now. Sitting in for the old bean while she's out of action. You know, but I know what her decision would be.
Does this mean I'll finally be able to get out of here and start work? Well, it's about time.
I say, I have a corker of a story to tell the grandchildren when I get home, won't I?
Yeah. Yeah, you will.
Very well, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I hereby demand your final decision. Mr. Foreman, have they been naughty or nice?
Not guilty.
Nice.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Nice.
Not guilty.
Guilty.
Nice. I was the only one doing the bid. I respect that no one else was.
Stick to your guns, man.
It's my bit and I'm doing it. Very well, Mr. Satsuki Natsume. I hereby pronounce you nice list.
Yeah! My eye!
Ah, everything's on fire! And finally, Mr. Natsume.
Bruh, the victory theme is literally called
yes,
in honor
Lord
of my
Sir.
friend. Kill me.
God damn it. Kill me.
You are now a free man once more. It is my hope that you will continue to further your education in British culture. And may you never again be brought before me.
Oh yes, sir. Of course. On my life, I swear I'll never set foot in a courtroom again. That's for the 2 tears.
And then he's gonna write a book about this.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine he just calls it the Great Ace Attorney.
Thank you, counsels. Court is adjourned.
Get me out of here.
So, how does someone die violently in the courtroom this time?
Yeah. Are we ever gonna figure out who burned him? Or was that, like, solved? Or not? I don't think it was.
I don't think nobody saw like death or death in me now. Wait.
We have no idea who the fuck lit it ablaze.
You mean me?
Of course. Is there any other locum here?
Is there even one? So this is the great crystal you be talking about, Neo.
Huh?
Crystal just appeared on my recommendation, and it's a
Oh,
Great
yeah.
Attorney video.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one, obviously, because we haven't played it. And I want to wait to watch it until we play it. Or finish the series.
She also played Hollow Knight. Nice, I like her.
Yeah, she's played a lot of games that we've done. She's done AI Somnium Files, she's done all the Danganronpa games.
Ghost Trick? Rain Code?
Yes, she's done both of those too.
Batman? And Skipper died.
Compared to the original locum student, Mr. Naruhodo Esquire, your name has become rather short, hasn't it?
What's wrong with using my actual name? And Fitz died.
Oh, I'm alive. I'm free. I'm free. Joyful, joyous, jubilant, jubilation. Hearted, happiness, honor.
Oh, I am pleased. Mr. Natsume is delighted.
Would it be so hard just to say that then? Hey Neo, you should do that in public. Just use a bunch of vowels so people can look at you funny.
I was muted. What do you mean?
You know how like Soseki always uses fucking vowels like hearty, harsh, or you know, you should do that on campus so people can look at you funny.
No, thank you. I don't like attention drawn to me. I hate attention. In a public setting, that is.
Something mildly related and muted.
Locum, you did it. You saved me from the brink. You saved me from the British.
Well, what happened to the poor woman? Well, what happened
That's
to the
a really
poor
good
woman is
video.
in no way your fault after all.
I don't know why that's killing me.
I'm just glad everyone can see that now.
Pretzels on fucking fire.
Oh no, not that. Lovely, loyal, locum lawyer.
Yes?
I mean, as I said before, I've just never gotten used to life here in Great Britain. Every time I look over my shoulder, I see foreigners. I see towering brick buildings. From high up windows, I see them looking down on me, laughing. Look at that little hunchback.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. I don't know about that, Susanna.
Oh dear, I'm sure it's all in your head, Mr. Muffin.
I don't think racism is all in your head.
But
She's blissfully unaware.
Yeah.
they,
He's dabbing.
you,
He's
Pokemon,
dabbing.
gave Mark Gloom the boot.
Dab.
Dab.
Right
Dab.
behind the burial
Dab.
bench for all those babbling British.
You still got those ass shots of fucking Shinigami, you know?
Yes.
Fucking
Mail them
course
all
you
to me
do.
now. Mail them all to me now.
I mean, I still have that one stupid screenshot saved.
Mail it to me.
Like, it's there. It should be in the group chat. You just have to look through all my fucking images posts.
Your Switch photo album is full of them.
Yeah.
Full of these dupes.
It was like
You battle to the
700 raincoat
the
photos.
baffling truth. When I beheld the blinded fireworks among the beams of my bailey's roof, I bellowed, "Behold, the best barrister ever born!"
Well, that's very flattering, and we're very pleased for you.
This has given me a wonderful anecdote to recount my old friends back in Japan.
Anecdote? That's what to become all my hard work. There you are, my dear fellows. Oh my fucking god!
Ah!
I apologize for
Yeah.
keeping you for
I rose late this morning.
What happened to my voice?
I stole it, sir.
Well, give it back. It's not yours.
Well, it's not yours either. It's everyone's. Everyone's Herlock Sholmes.
Communism.
Sky, you shall feel right on the sun. I don't know how to speak Russian, but for British accent.
Poor thing.
Also, I was listening to Sholmes' theme, and I do like how there's melodic dissonance
Yeah.
in this part, actually.
Enhance.
It's giving me, is he right in the head?
Yeah.
No.
Just that little bit of off kilterness.
But shut. I like how that's like full of heavy like spoilers for the plot. It's like
Yeah.
the shot of Shinigami's ass is easily the most important one.
It's so funny. Just in the middle of all this emotional shit, just ass, and it's like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Literally the one thing that made me stop crying.
Neo, you know I'm
I
not
always forget about
complaining.
bootleg. I always forget about bootleg Nagito.
No man growing from his
Wish.com ass.
Neo, you know I'm not complaining.
I will never
complaining
not. I
either.
will never stop shitting on Twilight. I hate.
I love
See,
it.
I'm not a moment too soon. A disaster has been averted, I'm glad to say.
Point dang. Look up. One.
Why the... The ceiling says gullible.
Really? Oh.
The trial shall begin presently, Mr. Naruhodo, and I wish you the very best of luck.
It's just finished, you dumb fuck.
What? No! And my haste was in vain?
Yes.
Ah! It's you!
You're about to stop
Sherlock Holmes! Oh, have we met, sir?
This is Mr. Natsume, the man you had arrested, Mr. Shones.
I don't remember side characters in my plots.
Oh, I see. I failed to recognize you at first. Previous encounters have taken place in the gloom. Either your bleak lodgings or that prison cell. I simply couldn't place that curious face in the light.
Charming.
It's all your fault, Sherlock Holmes. You're the reason I had to go through this terrible ordeal. I'm going to give you a piece of my mind. My apologies, sir, but I assure you, I have placed you now. You're the fellow who abandoned that poor young lady and ran off, are you not? Had she been taken to a hospital more urgently, I feel perhaps she would have regained consciousness by now. But it was unavoidable, I'm sure. We are but human after all. Anybody would have been shaken by such an experience.
Except for me, because I'm better. When I see a dead body, I'd be like, ooh, goody, a new story.
Wanna see a dead body?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wanna see my head come off?
Wanna see me go to that rock?
Want to see me do it again?
Well, never mind. Now then, what was it you wanted to say to me, sir?
You wanna die?
Do you want to
Do you want to die?
SpongeBob had to be that fucking fast if it looks like he didn't move at all.
Speed of light.
Nothing. Immeasurable speed, arriving someplace before you even left. Priceless! I am sorry, really, but... that was quite priceless.
Poor Soseki-san.
Still, on the bright side, you had an extremely entertaining experience without paying a penny. And, it would seem, you were not even found guilty.
I had to pay $40 for this game. I paid a pretty penny.
Well, there is no broad side.
I'm about to do it again with the investigation collection.
It's $70.
Never been mean, Mr. Natsume.
Even after this, I'm still cursed. Spirits and now by the Reaper!
Ah, Lord Van Zeeks.
I haven't forgotten, you know, what facing that man in court means. Even if you're found not guilty, you're still doomed!
It will be alright, Mr. Natsume. If the Reaper appears trying to make trouble, I will protect you.
What?
God damn it.
With a perfectly executed subtle takedown.
Much as I like being turned on my head, a bit of warning might be nice next time, Mrs. Zato. Why me?
A chapter always ends with it.
So, Mr. Natsume, what do you intend to do now? You mentioned something about recounting your experience to your friends back in Japan?
Yes, I intend to return to my homeland soon. It has already been a year since I arrived here in Great Britain. I visited universities, libraries, bookshops. I've been honored with the tutelage of professors. I've learned so much about the world of literature here, and the city it has shaped. And I've come to realize that it is my calling to sail home and tell my fellow countrymen about it.
Aw.
That's very touching, Mr. Natsume.
Ugh.
Or, in perhaps less veiled terms, you wish to withdraw halfway around the world to escape the terror of the Reaper's curse? That's not it at all! The more I've learned of literature, the more this strange feeling claws at my insides. I feel compelled to return to my roots and attempt to pen a work of my own.
Oh, I see. A work of literature by Soseki-san. Could be an interesting read.
And what about Miss Susato and yourself, Mr. Naruhodo?
Sorry, what about us?
Will you return to Japan alongside your mustached compatriot?
Why would we?
A week has not yet passed since we arrived in London. And only now does it feel as though we have finally found our feet.
And? You are accommodated in a hotel at present, are you not?
That's right. But we need to find lodgings before it bankrupts us.
I've calculated that we can only afford another 10 nights before our entire budget is exhausted.
Well then, you can take my lodgings.
Oh, the windowless room?
Ah, but it lacks of windows. It more than makes up for with a floor, a ceiling, and walls.
And a cat.
I think that's
And
his
books.
cat. Right.
And of course, I'd be happy to leave behind that accursed evil spirit.
Oh my, an evil spirit!
Oh yes. It tries to suffocate you while you sleep. It's valuable wake-up call.
Well, think about it, if that's alright.
I can offer a more welcome alternative. Would you consider taking lodgings with me?
Really?
We're gonna live with him? What the?
Well, a vacancy has conveniently presented itself. So it is up in the attic, if I may add.
Are you sure it isn't just a storage loft?
I spoke with the landlady this very morning on the matter of costs, and ours is cleaning the room as we speak. You must come at once. I presume you have no luggage to speak of?
Oh, this is simply wonderful! What an honor to be invited to taking lodgings in the Grand Great Detective's office in Warwick! I'm too overcome for words!
So suggesting we look elsewhere is out then.
Then it's settled. Ours will prepare a welcome dinner this evening. And you must come too, Mr. Natsume. I insist. I don't know what to say. Thank you. And yes,
Wonderful. I'll go and complete the paperwork for your formal release, Mr. Natsume. It shan't take long.
Somebody's happy.
Logan. I knew that you couldn't let me down. I'm truly delighted to have met you here in London.
Likewise, Mr. Natsume. It's been a privilege meeting you too. It's a shame that we're going to have to say goodbye so soon.
Well, I've come to realize that I belong in Japan. But, Logan, we'll meet again one day.
Yes, I'm sure. And hopefully by then, you'll be a successful lawyer.
Hopefully by then, I'll be a successful author.
Hopefully by then, I'll be a successful detective. Wait a minute.
Well, my dear fellow, courage appears to have arrived. Shall we go, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, Mr. Sholmes.
Little doubt Mr. Natsume will be released in time for dinner this evening.
And so, Mr. Zeki-san's innocence successfully established. We rode with Mr. Sholmes to what was to become our new home, 221B Baker Street. Anime? Anime? And no, it's just poor.
Poor.
So this... Apollo had a better office than this. The skipper died. Damn, I guess she really did die. Skipper? You there?
Is to be our new office, yes.
Our office? I really like the sound of that.
Me too. It's simply wonderful, isn't it?
Sorry, just took a bathroom break.
I hope you can see this, Kazuma. It's only a small step. But I like to think we're getting a little closer to your dream now. It's gay. Gay. And Fitz died.
Hey, my dear fellows. Do you like the place?
Ah, Mr. Sholmes. Thank you so much.
It's a delightful room, Mr. Sholmes. I simply adore it.
Good. I'm pleased to hear it. Art and I are delighted to welcome you.
Neo, you finally get to say something.
Oh shit. Oh god, it's British Diva. Oh god.
Hope everyone's hungry. So it's time for
I hope everyone's hungry. It's nearly time for dinner. We'll eat as soon as Mr. Natsume arrives. We have a lot to celebrate.
This fucking 10-year-old.
Iris, you must let me help you.
Alright then, Susie. You can be in charge of the salad.
He pulls out the gun.
You take care of the most simplest dish. I'll handle everything else. Okay? Okay.
Splendid!
Not even you can fuck up a salad.
Whoa!
Oh, Mr. Naruhodo, how does it feel to have your own office in the capital?
Okay, sexy.
Yeah.
It's very exciting, actually. I can't help wondering what adventures await us.
Those were precisely my sentiments when I first established my office at these premises.
Goddamn, why are you hot?
Until I discovered the dark
That
truth
pose,
about the city
man.
of London, that is.
Tumblr sexy man? Sorry.
London is a glorious place, full of wonder, opportunity, prosperity, and mirth. But the brightest of lights
I'm serious now.
hides the darkest of shadows.
Shadows? What do you mean?
Well, I believe you're well aware of the murkiness that lies behind London's facade already. So once again, Mr. Naruhodo, welcome to London.
There's no place like
Like
London.
London.
Of course, at the time, I had no idea of the significance of those words Mr. Sholmes so casually spoke. But it wasn't long before my turn came to
Final
lift the
case.
facade and see the true depth of the murk that lay behind it. Anime?
Get the strange feeling that we're about
What?
to... I get
No,
the strange feeling that this chapter will reveal who's effectively supposed to be a stand-in for fucking Moriarty.
Alright, let's see what... The Adventure of the Unspeakable Story. Let's see what's up, and then we'll save.
The Hound of the Baskervilles.
Oh my god.
Hurry. It's coming!
Hurry.
Sholmes's cry pierced through the thick wall of fog around us. Wisps of vapor flowed over the pistol as I cocked it, and I waited, breathlessly, in the stillness. The silence lasted for what seemed an eternity, until, at last, it appeared. From the shadows of the cloud, an enormous beast sprang out upon us. A hound it was, but not such a hound as any mortal has ever seen.
Oh god,
Its eyes glowed with
it's
a
mad.
glare. The whole of its ox-sized body was outlined in white-hot flames.
Right, times I have to tell you about my son is not a fucking
dog.
dog.
So terrified was I that I began to tremble with fear.
Do you think I'm that boring?
Look well, Wilson, Sholmes declared, gazing upon the mystical beast. For this is the diabolical hound of the Baskervilles.
Someone who fucking knows Iris Wilson and proofreads her shit. Did this actually happen? Yes, it did.
Well, there was a scary wolf. You should have seen it.
I don't think wolves are that big, Iris.